Maybe I should have. Stops actually. Let's go, guys. So welcome back. Let's go. So as I was saying, let me share my screen. Can you see my screen, guys? Can you see my screen, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, awesome. So we have 3 USD now. Okay. That's it. One is neutral, one is strong, one is weak. So this output will react on the what? On the chart. This 3 acting, it must play out on the chart. That's what people don't know. It must play out when market needs to catch liquidity. It will catch liquidity. When market needs to retest, I'm going to retest. When I need to start at the end of it, it will go. So it was so that means these 3 things must after you see the result of these 3 things, you now go back to your TA and look the chart. What is this saying? Is it a buy market or sell? Before it buys, it will do a small sell and buy. Before it buys, we do a small buy and sell. Before you see, so everything will happen accordingly on the chart. Are you getting that?
I'm getting you, sir.
You have been blown up. Are you following or it's too big?
No, sir, I'm following you.
Awesome.
No. I can feel you, sir.
Definitely play out. I want to tell you that if your TA is accurate, my brother, you'll be fine with fundamental. Just that sometimes spike might only just eat your stop if it's too tight. But that direction that to go there, you are accurate to go there. Just that the spike might just hit your stop. So if it's too tight or if it's not properly placed on the market structure, when I taught you, it sometimes you might still hit your stop because of the spike at times. But what that direction, it will be the direction. This state is what must play out. What must play out yesterday? It was neutral, it was strong, and it was weak. Now, you now determine with your chart that what is the chart saying? Is your chart saying that USD will be strong? Is your TS saying that USD will be weak? Is your TS, so your TS will say one or two things. You know that I told you that when a market is what? Once a market is flash against going back to fundamental. Honestly, I thought you have to remember every day. Once a market, once GBPUSD that you're trading, if it is buying, what does this show? What does it imply on the pair? If GBPUSD is
that is strong.
What does
GBP is stronger than GBP is stronger than USD.
And if it is selling,
it's weaker. It's weaker.
Perfect. Now, you now go back to your analysis, your TA. Your TA is telling you that what? At this point, there is a cycle level, everything is meeting here, support resistance, demand and supply zone, W and this in pattern, that what is about to what? Buy. As it to say that what? As it to say that what? That's to say that what GDP is stronger. That's what your TA is telling you. Then this mark came in. You now look at your news again because it must align. So let me pick this call. Hello? So so your TA is telling you that what is the what? Is the what that is the what is the buy market or is it say okay let's buy this. Now you are looking for a what a long market. Good. You're looking for something long. Good. And what you have seen what weak USD, strong USD, and neutral. So you should expect what that before your long will come, this trend must obey. That's to say what that market will come down. Because of this strong this NFP that is so strong, this this strength. Am I talking guys? So before that long will happen, there must be what a downward first. Because of what this baby. Am I talking? Hello? Am I talking? Hello, sir. Are you there? Hello, sir. Can you hear me, sir? Hello?
Hello, sir. Hello.
Sorry, sir. Yeah, me too. I have to pick a call. Me too. So Now, if your USDJPY and your GBPUSD is what is buying, that tells you that what GDP is stronger than USD. Now, and the USD now came in these three forms now. You should be expecting what? This will be the what? Overall of USD. This is 4.1. So before that overall, there must be what? This one that shows what? A grain. That means to say what? Before that, this thing will buy first. It must sell. So there's something they sell first. Right talking. So what this what is output? If this has not come out, this grain, if this one came out and this one came out, your USD might not be a small giddy play around and what? It's knocking that. That tells you what is aligning with what? With your TA perfectly. So what? This one just came out weak as well. But what this one came out in two forms. It came out in two forms. I'm weak and I'm strong. So be expecting the strength parts of what? Of USD to occur in your TA card. Am I talking, people? Am I talking, guys? Am I talking?
Come again, sir.
I know it's crazy. Let me come again. So it's a crazy one. It's a technical that you have to understand. Once you understand this thing, it will help you a lot. That decision you guys make, you will have made it. You just use it is what to determine your decision, and you just be fine. And you'll have made money. You'll have made money with your gold that you did it instead of trying to set buy stuff, buy stuff, anyone that goes. Oh, let me come again. Now, let me come again. Now, for example, now, just as I said, you trade what? You trade GBPUSD, right?
Yes, sir.
And your GBPUSD is saying buy. That buy is a strong buy. You're not sure, you're not doubting. They are saying it on a cycle level. You're seeing your trend line obeying your trend line. You're seeing everything is intact. You're seeing your MOW pattern forming already, about to form or something like that, or double top, no bottom. You're seeing that's all the stuff. So instead, no. And then you see the upward market. Is an upward market of buy. Okay, good. You showing that what this is a buy. You want to buy. Good. So your box is what a buy market. Good. Now, you now come into your TA. Buy. I want to buy you. But news is being released. Now let's check the outcome of the news. Why are we checking outcome of the news? Usually it's just because of what is spike. Because of what? If your TA is super accurate, it will obey it. That's one of the things I've told you. If it was super accurate, at times market will not be accurate. Because of what? Market will need to catch some liquidity before it can move. In such case, it's not at the point, but if it's at the corner, it's just as you push on to the wall. Is there a way? Is there another road in that wall?
No.
It's what that person will have to just bounce back. Such also happens in the market. If the market is at the corner where it does the least ever I can ever buy or ever sell, the next thing is to bounce back to buy. That is the when that market will never do any liquidity. The market will just be going. You might be getting into later one, just be going up, it's getting back, up, getting back, it's still going up again. That's one of the things that happens in our USD card that we took. So it's going up, we're getting that market will close. Go up again, you get. Then go up again, you get. You can't go back. I'll tell you the reason for that one later. Let me don't jump too much. Now let's go. So your GBPUSD is what? Is a buy market. Fine. And what? This has came out to be strong and weak. So before that buy will happen, this trend, most of what TA is what we are following, and TA is what is the master of all. Me. Because of what that buy is what destination of the market. That's the end destination. This was strong. This strong that we call a sell. Of course, this strong is called a sell.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This green, anything that is green, it will bring about the same. After this green that is called that shows that it's strong, it will bring about the sell in that pair. This green will set that your GBPUSD first. It will bring up a spike first. And that spike coming is to what? To catch up liquidity. Am I talking? Kai, this is not for Nibio. You can't understand. Not for my meat, especially the chop meat. The top bone. So this thing will catch some liquidity. Kai. Some people don't understand. They don't tell you this thing. I'm giving you some in-depth understanding about fundamental. People just tell you weak, son, it's weak, but it's not. No, it's beyond that. Because me, I study the market every fucking day. What is the reaction? Why is it playing out like this? So the studying of this reaction, the studying of this market every fucking day, and the research in there is something to know more. I want to know what I want to do my mentor. So the research is that I'm giving all these in-depth stuff. So the research of it, when someone tell me that I'm so inquisitive, so that my inquisitiveness, I bring it to the market. I ask the market questions. I'm an inquisitive person by nature. I want to know the reason for this stuff. What is the intuition for this? Why are you giving money? Why? Do you think that you're giving money because of what? Later on, I will give money. Why do you want to help me? Why are you doing this for me? That's the intuition. That is it. Why are you doing this for me? That's the intuition. Why are you taking this mentorship? Because of what you want more money. That is it. So I love so being my kind of person, I love intuition. I want to know the behind that thing. Why is it doing that thing? The motive behind it. So that is I bring to the market and I ask the market question. So it will help me to know a lot about this stuff. Now, because of this thing that came out now, though TA is telling us that overall we are still heading to a buy market. That within a good movement of an upward market. So because of what this thing will obey it first, this one will come first. Then it will start. That selling it was to catch some liquidity. As you see, market just spike down. Go for a while. Then that will buy. That thing is what it calls what liquidity and what news effects. So because of what the overall of that your GDP that's buying shows is meant to buy with the confidence that I've meant for buy. Now this one will not step in there. This one will first of all step out. Because of what? Now in the what destinative direction. I'm talking, guys. This one will step out first. Give room for this one. Because of what? This one is just for a short time. Overall, most times the overall of a pair, the overall destination of a pair, the overall, when you go and study the overall, when you see that overall, when market starts with upward, now it will go down. That's what destination. You go down. Now, look at I'll go back to your fundamental and see what that is to see what that overall is what is said. That's why you're not going to say. If you see a market that's going by, then overall, I'm going to do say. That means you to put your fundamental and check it again. Must be that what say. So any overall, the overall will always step down first and give room for all these ones, your babies to play. It's like August, where they come, where they go, this thing. They are playing a game. You always face all these babies, then the other will not come, giants. Then you have to win some more bullets or more guns before you can kill your organism. That's how it works.
Yes, sir.
That's how it works. So you have to what this will have to play out first. That's why in the market. So if I'm meant to be you, okay, because you don't have the knowledge yet. For me, I would have done that because I know that this thing will play out first. Because I see the result. Oh, it's 3 results. This was neutral. Neutral means TA will remain the way there is, the way it is. It can either be buy, it can be sell, it can be long or short. It will remain what the way it is. Now, but this one means what it will definitely affect it to short. And this one means to buy. Now, so for me to see these 3, I will not wait. I'll just look at them. Wait. You guys trying to take the decision of, hey, buy stuff. No. So they understand that part. That what? Designated participation will step back. For what? For the temporal one to cash in liquidity. After that cash that drop the week, you need to drop everything, rejected it, and then it will start going. And this will not step in. Then you see your GBPUSD not buying. After like 2 hours later, I'm going to buy. Note that, write down. Also, write this thing down, write down. Write this thing down. The directive TA, open market TA, TA is the overall directive determinant of a market. TA is the overall and the championing directive determinant. Grandma think what you. Maybe so. Maybe so.
Yeah. Overall.
Determinant, directive determinant. Is the overall championing directive determinant of a market in. Are you there? In. Yeah, are you there? In.
Yes, sir.
In the time of news, of fundamental analysis, of fundamental calendar, or economic calendar. In the time of news or economic calendar, TA is still the overall and the fundamental determinant, championing determinant. In the time or the moment, the period of news, in the outcome of news, in the time, the period, the moment of news. Is that clear? That's another one down again. Note also. Note. If you are watching this overall, you can write it down also to learn for yourself. Okay? This is what we do here. We do practical things here. That will help you a lot. Practical. You break it down in a layman form that you can understand. And you'll be able to apply easily yourself. So if you're not subscribing, you're doing yourself a lot. You're kicking yourself on the leg. So subscribe right now. So you can learn a lot from this channel. Okay? So secondly, write it down again. Write it down. Are you there, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For multiple outcome of news.
For multiple outcome of
For
news.
multiple outcome result of fundamental. Let me say that. For multiple outcome result of fundamentals analysis. Write it. Open bracket news. For multiple outcome result of fundamental analysis. Open bracket news and close bracket. Am I talking, people? Come.
Okay, sir.
Outcome of fundamental analysis. Open bracket news. Close. Exactly. Is that it? Is that written?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Always factor in each and individual of the result in your TA.
Always
Factor.
fracture. Okay, fracture.
Factors. Factor or factor in. Factor. You can say factor in. Factor in. Always factor in each individual's result or outcome in your TA. In your TA decision. Always factors in each individual's result in your TA decision. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Is that clear? Did you get that?
Yes, sir.
I should come again?
Yes, sir. No,
You get
sir.
that, right?
Yes, sir.
Always factor in what your household. So then you only factor in your individual results. When you see equal, when you see strong, this market will start. Don't wait for it. So that one will help you to have a good entry. But when you see strong, the definitive aspect is what they buy. So your expectation to buy to come down anyway. You're waiting for it. They begin to see injection. Yeah, then you cannot join it as what sniper entry. Bam! Then you stop loss. But what you have done at the end, it will take your stop loss away. And I was right to chop my stop loss. But you're not fundamentally correct with your what fundamental analysis. See, you can see where his parameter comes in now. And the last one is this. Write it down. TA honors. TA. Write it down. Open bracket. Technical analysis. Technical analysis. Open bracket. TA. Technical analysis. Open bracket. TA. Will always give room. Write it down. Will always give room Are you there, sir?
Yes, sir.
Will always give room for fundamental to occur at the expense of its moment and period. Only can.
TA will always give room.
You always give room. All these notes, I don't have this here. I'm just taking in my head. I hope you are jotting down so I can use to help Mr. Wale and others. See, TA will always give room, talking analysis, for fundamental. Will always give room for fundamental to occur. Will always give room for fundamental to occur at the expense of its moment, period, or time. At its expense of its brief moment, use that word, brief. At its expense of its brief moment, period, or time. I will explain. At its expense, as I say, I don't become lecturer. So, I like lecturer. So,
Yeah. Of course,
I
sir.
love myself. It's as if I'm not a lecturer. Isn't it?
You can go for it later. You'll be good at it.
They don't make money, my brother. Now money they find. That's just again. I'm telling you, yes, sir. My uncle is a professor. He's an emeritus. He's an emeritus. He earns, how much does he earn? Not up to $1 million in a month. Okay, if you can't join in,
I'll give you an advice, sir.
Okay.
When you make money to an extent, don't work for money.
Okay.
Make money work for you.
Okay.
Money can be dangerous.
Okay.
I've learned the lesson. Like each time I hit a target, I usually set higher targets.
A new one, yes.
So when you make money to an extent, just relax a bit. Like make the money for you. Don't be a slave to money. You can be earning billions of dollars and still be a slave to money. Let's continue that.
That's the vital one, of course. As you also have made the money, the last thing is also that the money make work for you. As I haven't make enough. I never buy Lamborghini. And I haven't. Yes, no, just start this thing. So yes, yeah, of course, that's it. So that's it. So enough because Nigeria is not good. In which sense, those guys should be earning a lot. That money where politicians send to the hand. It should be what they are earning because they are what they are training those people. That should be what they should reverse it. Until that time, Nigeria will not be good. They are now saying so this is in millions, senators. All the senators, that's what they are now saying it's in millions.
All these people
not talk of salary.
They are not wise at all.
Is it the minimum wage they should be fighting for all the economy?
They are everything. You're saying they even everything. So I'm sure that is it, Jerry. So I think that they pay with that money. I go back for it. Maybe I won't have learned Forex. I won't have learned about financial market. So that's it, Jerry. But as time goes, if I still also make money and I have passion for it, I could actually do my personal best, help community. So it's a normal thing. Once you have the money, you can do anything you want. That's it. So you to help the community and just give back to the people. It's normal. But it's just the way I was saying it is not just that I was sounding like a lecturer. It's just like I sound like a lecturer.
You have the talent, sir.
What is it?
You have the talent. The talent is there.
I hear you, sir. What do I stop? What do I stop, sir?
You stop
to teach. I know how to teach, actually. Let me just say that. I know how to teach because I break things down a lot. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I break things down.
You stop that. TA will always give room or way for fundamental to occur at the expense of.
TA what is what? Okay, always give room. Perfect. You always give room to fundamental analysis to occur at the expense of its time, moment, and period. I know why I said that too. I sounds bad that even when you understand something, definition of a thing will not be difficult for you. Do you know that? When you so much understand, so that's why you see some lecturers like they don't come with notes. And they give you notes and they don't go full 3 pages, 4 pages. I can do that. But in Forex, I can do that. I understand the Forex so well. Can I give notes on this? Give notes. I want to give as much as I give notes on this. Definition of all those things, just be able to give them out in my head. Because you understand. You know it. I'm just going to make some points because of what we don't need notes. This is not school. That's why I'm just giving you some cogent points. No gent. That's what it is. No gent point. And explain them. You don't need notes here. It's not school. What I'm doing is I'm here. You apply all this one into practical life and you make money. That's it. Just need the applications. That's what we need. So we don't need. So I you see some lecturer just come into the class and give you notes. You go put 10 pages. You know, carry one textbook like this. Say that can you do that kind of thing? He knows that thing. He understands it so well. That's why I can give you from different. You see them, they'll give you from one thing, they'll give you three definitions or 10 definitions. There's so much to understand that thing. That's it. So that's it, guys. So the intuition is that what? Whenever there is news, TA will give room for what? Fundamental to take his part. Yeah. It's not, you know, go there, but you know, go there. Hey, I don't want to chop. No, don't chop too. Can't chop your own. Can't chop people money. Chop their money. Now, you know, where you say buy stop loss. Oh, yeah, can't chop the money. Can't take the stop losses. Can't take them. No, it will give room for what? For him to take his aspect. Now, he's taking his aspect is what? You want to come strong, you want to come weak. He will give room for it. Now, come inside and come and take your strongness. You say what? You come in, you occur that what? Your USD is strong. Now, come in and come and sell. Come in and come and buy. It will give room for it. That's there for you. However, that room is what? My last statement is what? It's for what? It's for a particular time and a particular moment. As I said, at a brief time, moment, and period. Is it there? That the word brief should be underlined. Car. The word brief should be what? Underlined. Yes. The word brief should be underlined at a particular brief moment, time, or period. Is that it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is that written?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Have you underlined the brief one?
What did you say, sir?
The brief one. Have you underlined, sir? The brief.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
awesome. Sir. Perfect. So that's why I said the brief one, because of what is the brief. Good. So it always given for what? For him to flow. Sir.
Okay, sir.
So as I was saying, so it's what? Just a brief. So always note that anytime you're trading, Gooms what? They will give room for what? For fundamental, no matter what. To occur. Fundamental will usually want to occur. So that's it. That's it for that. So I hope this my understanding has been established. How this outcome now has been established. Yes, how it out in the market. I hope you understand that.
Of course, sir. Of course, sir. Of course, sir.
Let's go to CAD now. CAD came out both weak. It shows that what totality of CAD is just weak. So any PS class to it at that moment, we buy. One of the major reasons why we bought. Let's go back to what? To what? To this. Why did we buy? We buy USD card yesterday. Why? Why do you think we bought?
USD card.
Yes, we bought USD card yesterday and we are in profit at the moment.
Because card is weak.
Is that all? We just use that one as a complex alone and just forget it. Okay,
you are showing me a chart.
That is for fundamental. Now for fundamental for TA. What do you think we bought for TA now? I told you everything must align. You can't use one thing to judge alone. If card is weak, whereas your market is at the resistance level, it will sell. It will go against it. I'm like, wait, what is weak now? No, Market is crazy.
Where do you enter the buy, sir?
We bought from here, sir.
Where, sir?
Yeah.
Okay.
We bought from here, sir.
Yeah.
Even though you see that it's weak, and then it can be doing otherwise. I mean, when you say it's weak now, what happened? It's still has take control because for is still stronger. You only give room for fundamental to happen. But if you there at the corner of where fundamental cannot occur, it will occur. It go there. No way to do anything. So that is my point. That's why I gave you those three notes. Yeah. Tell me, sir, why do we take the why?
Firstly, I would say resistance on support.
Where?
Number one.
Where is it? This one, Abi?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Perfect. That's the one thing you need to tell me. Put them in that thing again. Thank you, sir. That's it. Thank you. You're able to see that. Perfect. That's it. Very strong one. Two resistance. 1, 2. The breakout. After the breaking out, it keep coming to that place again. First time, second time, third time, then the fourth time. I need to go. Aside from that, it's on what? Cycle level, making it 2. My trend line is still here around it also. The highest you can do is to stick extend to this my trend line. So to spike down to this my trend line, still go up. But the decision is what? Is up. My talking. So 2, 3. I'm having 3 conferences already. By coming to my listening and say, oh, my 4 hours giving rejections. 1 hour giving rejections. 150 minutes what? Confirmation. And then which is what? Double bottom. My talking, guys. Thank you,
yes,
sir. I love that so much. Thank you, sir. So it's on what? On the cycle level. And then we come to what? 15 minutes. Just to give us what? A double top shape. Everything like that. See it here. See that bottom. See, you keep doing that. You keep before you move. Keep doing that. So that's why you bought. And we profits already. Good profit. Massive one. Am I talking here?
Yes, sir.
So that's why I do that. Because of what? I do this to guys as a signal because of what? It will give us less stress. Why? I was so strategic. Now let's go back. This one, if we have 218 USD, we would have been at a dilemma of a state of imbalance. Am I talking guys? Imbalance state. Because of what? We have 3 stuff here. 3 good decisions to make. 1 neutral, 1 strong, 1 weak. Imbalance will be too much. Imbalance will be too much. And then what will determine is what the TA will determine the outcome at the later on. But what I see that card is totally weak. But we have what a 1 strength here for US to move. Aside this 1 strength here, I go back again. I see that what is on my what support level. My channel is not far from it. My side level is there. My resistance turning to what support is there. So we have like 3 or 5 conferences that is giving us assurance. I send it in immediately. Guys, let's leave this. No time. That is how to trade. Assurance will be there. Assurance will be there. You don't just make one decision alone. I combine it. I combine technical and I combine with my analysis, with my fundamental. And I go for the right setup, right spear for you to go. If I'm choosing all these ones, we have an imbalance a lot. This one now, I make it first before it's even the test. I make it to this point first. From here, I make it to this point. I knew immediately I saw this one. 1, 2, second one, 2 just was what on the cycle level. I took my profit. I entered that one around this point. I'm another one again. See that I already do what? The shipping is going up. It will take away this one. It will go up. You see the head up. As the open for New York, it go now up. Okay, 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 there you go. Is it going up? Is it going okay? Yes.
Up, way.
Is it going up? I'm talking, guys. I'm talking, people. Can you see that? Yes, can you see how it is crazy? How to analyze, how to combine, how to stick with one conference, how to be assured of the market you're taking. So I sum myself, others to any other pair aside from because I need what I major on the opportunity I saw. It's not like an opportunity. I major on it. I knew already that what card is weak with this my what outcome. Strong economy, unemployment weak, economic change weak. And we have what one, I think we didn't have any strong GDP. I would have taken that. this strong one here, this is what I will have waited for it because of what if this one should have been read again, then I would have entered a buy. But it will spike. If that week of gold will bring it to come to this point. So this is what trend line, or possibly this point, before the buy will come. Then I have to wait and look for the exhaustion first. But what I'm saying, we have a strong and these two of everything entirely of CAD is weak, and it's on my level. Everything coming in for me. We not calm. We weak it. I talk to people. So
yes,
I've said I will explain this for you. How we took it by. I said I will ask you, if you see it based on the TA level. Thank God you're able to see the two sides now. You don't match them together. So that's how to treat TA or fundamental. You match it together. So the sweet thing about TA is about fundamental, is about when your this is matched together, give you more assurances, more confidence that no, I will kill this market. You give more competent in taking the trade. So do you have any questions, sir? Or we go to the last class?
No questions, sir.
No, let's go to the last class. That's the let's go to last class. Let me go to last class. Let's get that. Let's end the one for fundamental here.